Most of us want to be successful in our studies, but we're not exactly sure of the recipe for success here. There are a few key ingredients which have been tested and proven by the successful youth of the current generation in order to be victorious. How should I study? Is one of the most commonly asked questions amongst students. Here is the comprehensive study guide in 10 steps to be an outstanding student. 1. Believe in yourself. Regardless of your current performance level, it is first and foremost important to believe that you can overcome this challenge. Let me share a story with you. There was a high school student with poor grades. His parents decided to take him to see an advisor. The advisor tried several strategies to help him perform better through self-confidence. The student cooperated well, and surprisingly, at the end of the following year, he was ranked 11th in the class, which was a 16-position jump. Then he realized that he is capable of studying and worked hard. Gradually, his class rank improved with each exam he took. He was finally placed among the top 5 scorers of the public examination. As for the advisor, all he worked on was to build confidence that he can get through the exam. The reason why such an academically weak student ended up getting good marks was that he believed he could achieve his goals and then worked hard towards that. Don't worry about what other people think of you, it's not an issue. The problem begins when you begin to doubt your ability to overcome the challenge. Maybe your journey this far wasn't so great, but believe in yourself and make the next chapter to project the best of you. 2. Understand the importance. While you are studying, at some point you could get thoughts such as why should I study? And then you might get confused and could lead to giving up on your studies. So, before studying, it is very crucial to understand the importance of studying with its broader set of benefits. In this global village which is full of opportunities, you should realize that there are so many opportunities waiting for you if you succeed in studying, and also understand how passing this immediate exam will help you achieve your bigger goals or ambitions. You need to know why you're studying each subject and how it's going to be useful to you. Sometimes the reason why you are studying can just be to gain knowledge or to get a qualification. Understanding the importance and benefits you get from studying makes you feel more energetic, and you will certainly find studying to be more interesting. 3. Enablers. These are external factors that you should look at when it comes to studying effectively. Clear out all distractions. Ensure that anything and everything that can distract you is not around you while you are studying. Your phone, gaming equipment, TV, or even people who might distract you during your studies should not be bothering you. Organizing your space. There should be a separate place for you to study. It should be clean, tidy, and readily accessible to all study materials. It would be better if you put your table closer to the window. Good posture. You should have a chair that will help you maintain a good posture and a table in an adequate height and size. Proper sleep. Adequate sleep is essential for effective study. If you stay awake overnight once, researchers have shown that it takes 4 days for your body to get back to normal. Then, what if you were up for a few days? A healthy diet and plenty of water. Having a healthy diet and drinking a lot of water while studying will give you better memory, help you think more clearly, increase your ability to focus, and you will experience greater clarity and creativity. A bit of exercise. Doing a little exercise will boost brain strength, memory, and concentration. You may engage in one of your sports activities or hobbies. 4. Work hard. Students who face more challenges and have poorer facilities than you get through examinations much better than you. What reason do you have? Work hard and never give up. It's hard. Yes, harder. But it's worth the effort. It's painful and challenging to study longer. But it hurts more to fail and not achieve your goals. Feel bored and dissatisfied with being the average. For highly competitive exams, the secret to be extraordinary is not work smart and not hard. But it is, work hard on smart work. When you do both hard work and smart work, the end result proves to be brilliant. 5. Focus on your test. This is the best advice for those who study at the last minute concentrating on examinations. Generally, only about 20% of what you study will be tested during exams. So, as a student with very little time to study, you should analyze previous papers and try to narrow down, understand that 20% and pay more attention to it. You have to look at the basic concepts. The time you spend studying isn't going to determine your grades, but your focused study on requiring areas will. 6. Take practice tests. Studies have shown that taking tests are much more effective than simply rereading lessons. This is one of the most efficient study techniques. Practice tests evaluate how familiar you are with the content, help relieve test anxiety, and help increase mental endurance. You will also become familiar with the flow and timing of questions when you take practice tests on a regular basis. Practice. 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 7. Interconnect lessons and concepts. Join the dots. Students who study effectively mostly use this technique to relate points they learn to other lessons, concepts, or their ideas and experiences. For example, you can connect a theory or concept from Lesson A to a portion of Lesson B in the same subject or in a different subject. This will give you a deeper meaning and understanding of the topic. Analyzing and studying in this way will help you remember things for a long time because here, you understand the concepts and chain them with other things you remember rather than just memorizing. 8. Review frequently. Studies show that instead of studying it at a stretch, it is effective and long-lasting if you study until you remember it slightly and revise it again in short pauses. Studying in small chunks will help your brain process information much better than long sessions. The memory curve decreases when lessons are repeated. 9. Teach another person. After you have finished studying some part, you should try to teach it to another person to understand. Here, you should avoid academic terminology and try to teach the basic idea of the area you have studied. Tip: your younger brother or sister or a group of imaginary pupils would be ideal to teach. You can also explain your answers to another friend or classmate. 10. Other key techniques. Understand your study style and follow any of the following key techniques you may consider as appropriate. Use a planner or learning schedule and stick to the schedule. Prepare mind maps, use flashcards. Take short notes, write down key points and information as you learn. Download study apps and search online. Read out and ask yourself a few questions. Use rhymes and convert words into pictures to remember. Don't miss classes. Join or organize a study group. Set targets, then reward yourself. These are the most effective and the best techniques of successful learning. In case if there are few other specific techniques which have been working well for you, you can pick and choose the relevant techniques from this video and create the formula for your success. Happy learning!